Alright, so check this out. We got some news according to XXL. Juicy J and DJ Paul are accusing Uicideboy of illegally sampling and stealing from their 3-6 Mafia songs and sue for $6.4 million. According to documents filed and obtained by XXL on Tuesday, September 8th, Paul and Juicy filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against the Uicideboy for illegally sampling and stealing from 35 tracks belonging to 3-6 Mafia. Both groups have previously worked together in the past. In the documents, attorneys for 3-6 Mafia claim Uicideboy, comprised of Ruby the Cherry and Scrim, have illegally used elements from songs like Mask and the Glock, Mafia Niggas, Yeah Ho, and Smoked Out Loked Out to trade off profit from 3-6 Mafia's original sound and hard-earned success in the hip-hop industry. For reference, the Uicideboy songs titled Mask and the Glock, Smoked Out Loked Out, and Break the Law 2K16, all of which are songs that feature the same instrumentals and the corresponding songs above. Defendants' infringing songs have garnered millions of streams on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music, for which they have received royalty payments, one part of the docs. For compensation, Juicy J and DJ Paul are looking for $1,200,000 for compensatory and actual damages, including defendants' profits from infringement in and around excess of $1,200,000, as well as $5,250,000 for statutory damages. For their part, Uicideboy denied that they illegally sampled or stole or infringed upon any of the 35 3-6 Mafia songs in court documents filed on August 28th. The New Orleans duo also denied that Juicy J and DJ Paul even owned the copyrights for most of the songs that Ruby and Scrim, who dropped their I Want to Die in New Orleans album 2 years ago, are accused of stealing from. Ruby and Scrim claim in the lawsuit that Juicy J never paid them any fees, royalties, or compensation for their production services, unpublished beats, and creative contributions to Juicy J's Highly Intoxicated and Shut the Fuck Up mixtapes. They allege Juicy never presented and Uicideboy never signed any document transferring the rights of Uicideboy in these production services, unpublished beats, and creative contributions to Juicy J. In addition, they state Juicy J verbally approved the clearances of any 3-6 Mafia samples allegedly used by the Uicideboy in exchange for production services, unpublished beats, and creative contribution to the 2 Juicy J mixtapes. This news comes as a surprise because Juicy and DJ Paul have a working relationship with the duo. According to the docs, a DJ Paul associate once offered Uicideboy $500 per show date to open for Paul in Crazy Town. Uicideboy reportedly rejected the opportunity. Back in 2017, Juicy J said that he was making a mixtape with the Uicideboy and had been in the studio with the duo quite often. Both Juicy J and Uicideboy previously shared images of their recording sessions together on social media. Check this out. If Uicideboy and 3-6 had a good working relationship prior to this, and they were working on the tapes Shut the Fuck Up and Highly Intoxicated together, my question is, why did Juicy and Paul wait all this time to then take legal action for those samples? And once they get together, it's no secret that Uicideboy have sampled a ton of 3-6 Mafia over the years. So shouldn't those questions be worked out in court and with the attorneys prior to them working together? That's what I don't get. There's a missing loophole in this, you guys. Long story short, bro, it seems like 3-6 was at first cool with the fact that Uicideboy were sampling them. And then now all this time passes, the songs from the boys' numbers like go way through the roof. Okay, the streaming numbers are crazy. Collaborations that they did together didn't do as well, so now they're taking legal action saying that, oh, you didn't clear our samples before. But it's like they had an agreement that in exchange for those samples, Uicideboy were going to produce for Juicy. I can honestly say this sucks to see as a fan, and imagine how Suicide Boys are feeling, because when your, idol group is suing you for millions of dollars, how the fuck does that feel? All right, so leave a comment. What do you guys think about this whole 3-6 Mafia and Suicide Boys legal situation? I really want to know. Peace, love, Palm.